Okay, so I'm in the bottom floor of the IconSiam. It's a massive food area down here that's basically broken up into different, almost like a theme park. It's got different areas of Thailand, so north, south, east, west, central, and all that. And I've just been walking around here, grabbed a coconut smoothie, and now I'm going to decide where to eat. I haven't eaten since yesterday, so there's a lot to choose from. Look at all that. I feel like I already figured out what I wanted to get, which was something on a stick. I know, like, there's all sorts of prices here. Like, people say everything's cheap. A lot of stuff is cheap, but some stuff is kind of just medium to high price. But I have found, like, the individual meats on a stick are, like, some of the best deals. And it's the most clean food, like, not processed, just cooked straight out. I'm going to look for some of that. Okay, check this guy out. Who would have ever thought a alligator growing up at some point would have been like, okay, one day I'm going to be in the bottom of a mall, hanging out, being served up over a fire pit in the mall. Yeah. Okay, so we're going into Central Region. It's a nice little gate here. All right, so I think I spied what I definitely want to try first. I saw it on the first walk around before I started recording. There's this little corner called Thonburi Delight, and they have several different little booths here with like all natural stuff. It looks pretty great. It's right over on the edge, so it's easy access. I can't even explain, like, with the camera how huge this place is and how packed it is. So without any reference, I don't think you can tell, but here's the place. Sawadee. Let's see. I would like to try three, like one pork, one pure beef, and one sausage. Okay. Okay, got my bag of goodies here. Pork balls, beef, and sausage, all like these little meatballs on a stick. So I'm going to try those first. Okay, boom. Okay, the sausage first, which I guess is more like a hot dog. Wow. I've never tasted a hot dog sausage like that. When you bite into it, the actual texture is super like your teeth actually have to work their way through it, where, like, normal sausage or hot dog you might try in the U.S., you sort of just bite right through it. This is like your teeth sink into it. Like, I don't know what else to describe. What else has that sort of texture, right? Next is the beef meatballs. These are a little smaller. Those are excellent. And these all have this nice spicy sweet sauce on it. And then pork. Oh, yeah. Those are perfect. If I had to come back for one thing, it would be these pork ones. They're exactly right texture, right firmness, tasty, and that sweet and spicy sauce is wonderful. Okay. So before I heading to the next section, I'm going to grab something to drink and some kind of dessert. And then I'm going to walk around IconSiam. Okay. Okay. Well, we have exited from the food area down below, and I'm going to check out a little bit more of the mall up ahead. On first glance, it sort of seems like a little bit of a fancier type of place, like a more high dollar type of mall. I don't know that that's true for sure, because I've seen every bit of luxury and normalcy mixed together in Bangkok so far. But yeah, it's quite impressive the way they put stuff together. Look at this. These guys are sitting like 20 feet up in the air in this restaurant. Okay, so yeah, there is definitely an air of some more luxury to this place. Um, Bulgari, Louis Vuitton, Cartier, Fendi, all that stuff that I would never even be caught around. But it looks beautiful. I mean, the presentation's awesome. Just don't know that I would ever walk into one of those places and buy something. All right, so we're right here at whatever Terra Hall is. Look at that. Gorgeous, huh? Wow. It's about 7 floors high right there. Woo. Tell you what, very pretty. Bangkok Art City Craft Studio. That's freaking cool. Gorgeous. Oh yeah. One thing I give this city credit for is the abundance of escalators and air conditioning. Considering it's such a hot city and especially humid during this time when it's raining every few hours, man, there's nothing like the fact that you can walk through this whole city and just go into air-conditioned places with escalators. I mean, come on, folks. Okay, so here's the dining guide. Mostly I'm here today for this stuff. There's a lot of shopping here, but I don't have any room in my luggage for buying things, so food is where it's at. I just went through second and third floor. Obviously there wasn't much there, but it looks like fourth, fifth, sixth are definitely filled with food, so I'm heading straight up there. Okay, I like the sound of this. Icon Eats. This is more my style. None of that clothing stuff down there. Oh yeah. Oh man, if you guys could only smell it in here. It smells like a buttery bakery filled with yumminess. Oh wow. Dang. The smell here is unreal. It hits you at the core of your body. Oh man. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to get something here. Can't stand it. Okay, so this is basically that same concept as that. Man, I can't remember the name of the place that we go in Dallas Uptown all the time, but yeah, you just go through and you pick your pastries, and then at the end they ring you up based on what you want to get. Chicken curry pie. What? So there's savory and sweet of all different varieties. Even pizza. Okay, I don't want to miss the train. Stuff looks amazing. Bang bao cookies. Toro fries, the world's longest potato fries. What? Look at those. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and try some of those. Beautifully decorated space. You know, the restaurants are actually very lovely to look at. And it's like there's a little something for everybody. Some places I would never stop in. Some places lots of other people would stop in. And it's a long way down. Lovely garden-style terrace area with various restaurants and these, I would call them pods, like Ramen Ippudo here. Gorgeous little pod though. Ooh, in the cinema. I still have not yet been to a movie here in Bangkok, although their cinemas are pretty neat. Just like screens everywhere, 4D experience, all that stuff. Can't even see it all in this camera frame. It's actually nuts. I've got to hit a movie while I'm here. In fact, let's see what's actually playing. Okay, so right now, Twisters, Despicable Me 4, Inside Out 2, The Cursed Land, Grave Torture, Escape. I think a lot of these are obviously Thai movies. I was hoping to see the newest Furiosa, but I don't think it's showing anywhere. This is all part of the cinema as well. Nice little waiting areas. The Predator. Whatever Harborland is, like a big giant kids play area. Tons of slides and stuff like that. Adventureland stuff. Kid-themed restaurants. Here on the 7th floor, they have Suralai Hall. It's a huge, wide open, I mean, this is massive area where they do conferences and events and stuff. Even as I'm walking around now, there's conference rooms going on with events, and hundreds of yards across, I can see another dining area. True Icon Hall. So I'm sure some amazing events have gone on here. Look at the size of this. Gorgeous, just huge, massive, wide open. And then there's a gigantic huge terrace. We're gonna go out there and check that out. Okay, this is nice. Ooh, there's like a warm breeze up here. Artscape bar. Lovely. Oh man, this is huge. Like, this terrace is so massive you can see across the entire city from here. Actually, without a doubt, this is 100% the highest spot I've been to in the city yet, but just as far as sheer openness and perspective of how much is in the city. This is just one area of the city, man. Right along the river, and I'm up here on top of the IconSiam. And I'm just gonna do a slow pan across, right? See the Chao Phraya River down there? Off into the distance, in every single direction, I just see an endless mashup of buildings for as far as I can see. Just one, sliver of this, like a 10-degree sliver of this, would probably be all the buildings that are in Dallas, And that's just what I can see from this one angle. You could go miles in any direction and see it from another angle. And there's the king over there on the building across the way. It's this picture. A little bit of a rain coming down over here right now, but we'll survive. We have, folks, right behind me, the city of Bangkok. Unbelievably massive, right? I'm just walking along the top of this wide open terrace on the IconSiam. I don't even know if the camera can do it justice to see how massive the city is and how many buildings are out there and how many neighborhoods and districts and stuff off in the distance. It's just layer upon layer upon layer. Yeah, very, very interesting. River City over there. And then up next door to the IconSiam, these massive buildings way up above, right? Way up there. I mean, this is some massive architecture, folks. Right behind me is the tippity top of the IconSiam. I'm hoping one of these shots will be my new screenshot for some social media account. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how much I covered, but that was my first stroll through the IconSiam Mall, and I'm about to head out. Now I'm outside. It's interesting, when you enter and exit the IconSiam, they have these soldier guys that salute you. I don't know if it's just a, like a tourist thing or something, or if they're real soldiers or just security guards, but it's interesting that they salute you right as you're leaving and entering. Okay, so now I have to find the way to buy the tickets to the ferry, which is only 6 baht, which I think that's barely anything. That's, nothing. So, but I need to find it, and then I'll be back on the other side of the river. Okay, I'm getting on the ferry. The guy said pay on the other side, so I guess that's what I'll do. Wish I had one of these. All right. Made it to the other side of the river, and we're getting off. Walking down this long pathway here to get over to the road, and then for me, it's like a 20-minute walk straight down the road. Hard to explain, but there's one part that only goes one way and one part that goes both ways. So if you catch a grab or something, you can only go a certain way. Walking is good for now because I'm getting in tens of thousands of steps this week. We'll see. I'm going to take a look. Anyways, so here's the view after you get out of the little hallway there, and there's a couple big giant hotels here. You got the Sheraton, Royal Orchid Sheraton, and some other thing across the street, and then some other hotel down there.